Welcome back. As the U.S. and other countries reopen their borders to travelers, more and more people are getting ready to take a long overdue vacation.
So yeah, the demand for travel is definitely there, but so is a higher level of stress and anxiety. Edyta Satchell, she's America's travel wellness expert. She's joining us this morning with a few tips on how to take some of that worry out of your next trip. Good morning, Edyta.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh my goodness, it's so amazing to be with you again, both of you this time.
Yeah, you got us both. Double trouble. Hey, before we go, I know I just recently traveled, and the big thing I wanted to know about, what are these COVID requirements, whether it's the airlines, the hotel, etc. So how important is that when you start traveling?
Very important, and you need to start looking at that before you even book your trip. So it's important that you know where you are going, of course, but also if there are still COVID requirements like the quarantine, face covering mask, if we need to wear them, where we need to wear them. When you travel, you still need to wear them, right? It's also important to know whether you are vaccinated, fully vaccinated, or let's say partially vaccinated. If you only have had so far one dose of the vaccine, you are not fully vaccinated, so there are different rules for travel. Keep that in mind.
Edyta, you are obviously the America's travel wellness expert. We've been hearing a lot of buzz about these passports, about vaccination passports. What's the latest on that?
Well, I have to tell you, all over the world, everybody's talking about the vaccination passports or medical passports, if you will, right? It will provide you with information whether you have been vaccinated or not, right? And in what place and when, if you had both or one, and you will be able you will have to show it at the airports, at the probably check-in process. Airlines actually started asking people voluntarily, provide us with the information whether you were vaccinated. For example, United, and they created a contest. If you provide your vaccination details or vaccine details, right, you will be a part of our drawing to win a free ticket, right? To the end of the year, you will be able to travel for free. What did I do? Of course, I signed up, right? And provided my vaccination information. I'm fully vaccinated, and I'm actually traveling in June, so I'm looking forward to it.
All right, and so what do you think is one of the, beyond all that, what's the number one reason in general that people really get stressed out when traveling?
We are stressed out when we travel because we are late, we are rushing, we are trying to do everything at the 11th hour, right? And we want to be able to do everything. So I always talk about conducting your research. You know what you need to do, where you need to do, and how. I always talk about allowing more time at the airport. Because there may be new rules. You may not be familiar with that. You may need to go to a different check-in counter. You may end up, even if you checked in online, you may end up doing something else and talking to the support people at the airport. Also think about de-stressing techniques, right? Meditation, visualization, massage. You can get a massage at the airport, right? Shoulders and so on. So definitely something to think of.
I'll take a massage pretty much anywhere. Airport's fine with me. That's good. Yep, I'll sit in that chair. Hey, and, from what I understand, airports actually offer, like if you have kids, this might be good. They have those therapy dogs there, right?
Correct. This is, I don't want to say a relatively new thing, but not a lot of people talk about it. There are therapy dogs which are different than the dogs which are supporting people who have special needs. Therapy dogs are there at the gates, at the airport too. So you can pet them, you can play with them, you can forget about the stress of travel. And you need to check at the airport website to see if they have those kind of dogs there, and you can play. If you see them, it will be somewhere written like pet me or play with me, and it will be assigned for you and your kids when you travel with kids to do it.
Oh, Edyta, thank you so much for the time. I know we've run short on time, but I know that TSA pre-check is a good way to save time as well. But we can get this from your website, of course, because we have the information about you as well. Travel stress-free. Satchell Global Travel Wellness. Go to satchellglobal.com for more great tips and information. Thanks again, Edyta.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Safe travels to you.